Hey, what's up, spooky fam? Today's video is all about elevator horrors that are not devil, because I feel like devil is recommended so frequently as like an elevator horror, and I kind of wanted to put other things on your radar. And as someone who has lived in an apartment for the better part of their life, I have never had an experience where I felt too unsafe in our elevators. There have been times, but I have dreams all the time of being in like our specific elevator and it falling like floors and I get like thrown up. I don't know, that's like a constant fear in my brain. Let me know if you relate. Like, I'm not afraid of elevators, I'm fine, but I am afraid of heights. Also, let me know if you relate. Anyways, these are 5 horror films about elevators that I wanted to put on your radar. I'm trying to do like different subgenres here. I'm looking for things that people don't really talk about, and I feel like elevators in horror like are scary. That thing could cut you in half if it really wanted to, in like more than one way. So if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, do all the fun things, check out all of my links down below. Let's get into 5 horror movies about elevators that are not devil. And don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on that movie, because in recent years of rewatching it, it is a lot better than I ever gave it credit for, but I do think there's more that we could be watching. Starting off with the movie that really sparked this list and Down from 2001. This is recently on Shudder. When the elevators in New York's 102-story Millennium building start to malfunction, mechanic Mark Newman is sent to find the cause. And this one is, you gotta kind of suspend your disbelief a little bit, but it does have Naomi Watts in this film in a very young role. Like, she feels very green here. I don't know how far into her acting career this was, but she still feels like this character was like just something she was trying out. I don't know, but I enjoyed the movie for what it was. It was a little long, so I will warn you there. It's nearly 2 hours, and I don't feel like it needs to be 2 hours long. Moving on to a more quick watch at number 4, we have Blackout from 2008. 3 people from different walks of life find themselves trapped inside a stalled elevator. What first seems like an inconvenience rapidly escalates into a nightmare. This one has a weird casting with Amber Tamblyn and Armie Hammer, of all people. And don't get this one confused with a recent Larry Fessenden film called Blackout that is about a werewolf that I will put on your radar because I love Larry Fessenden. Anyways, moving on to number 3, and a Dutch language film called The Lift from 1983. A lift technician finds himself drawn into a web of mystery and peril as he investigates the perplexing, deadly accidents occurring in the elevators of a New York office building. What is it about New York office buildings and elevators? It doesn't help that the tagline for this is "Take the stairs, take the stairs." And number 2, I feel like I kind of have to put this one on the list because A, there's a lot of Disney fans out there, and B, this one I feel like is a really great gateway horror. And this is more of a TV movie, but we have Tower of Terror from 1997, where a disgraced reporter investigates an abandoned luxury hotel where 5 people mysteriously disappeared 60 years earlier. And there's a lot of elevator action. If you've been on the ride, if you've seen the movie, you know there's a lot of elevator action. So I feel like that is a really great like introductory movie, like gateway horror movie for like the younger ones. And finally at number 1, we have an Italian language film so fittingly called The End from 2017. A businessman gets stuck in his office elevator, but this nuisance soon turns into a nightmare, for in the outside world a zombie apocalypse has taken place, and being trapped in an elevator with zombies running amok around you is absolutely horrific. Like, they can smell you through the cracks probably. Like, in that world, like, they're gonna get that door open and they're gonna come meet you, and that's I will leave you on that note for today. Let me know if you've seen any of these movies. Let me know if you have a fear of elevators yourself. I am very curious to know. Thoughts, questions, queries, all that down below. I will see you guys very soon. Sayonara, Spooky fam.